Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at another cyber hobby dragon figure. His name is Colonel Lewis, and he is a USMC Regiment commander from Peleliu, 1944. So let's take a look at the box. This is a really unique figure, a one of a kind, and I believe the only cyber hobby marine figure that I've ever seen. In fact, they really didn't make too many US cyber hobbies. So this one in particular is pretty rare, and like I said, a one-of-a-kind type of figure. Cool picture there on the front. The box is pretty thin. He's light on equipment. As you can see on this side, there's nothing. Everything's been packed into this side of the box. And I don't think I left anything inside, but here's the card. This is number 56 that was made. And as always, this was made in 2006. All right, let's bring out the figure now. All right, here he is. I really like this figure a lot. I'll be honest, I wasn't quite sure how I would like him, but now that I finally have him, I can say that this is a great figure, and he looks really good. I've seen him several times on eBay, but I was unsuccessful in getting him before, so I finally was able to get him, and like I said, he's really awesome. All right, so a really cool detail about this figure, you can see he's holding in his hand a pipe. That is an excellent detail, I love that. And he holds it pretty well in that hand. You can get a great pose with it. You can't really stick it in his mouth at all. But yeah, an excellent accessory for this figure. For his weapon, he comes with an M1 carbine, and he looks cool posing with that. Let me take it out of his hand. All right, magazine pops out, of course, and got a nice solid sling on there. Nicely detailed as always. And he holds it very well in his hands. That looks cool. All right, let's move on to the head sculpt. So he's wearing this cap, which fits well into his head. That looks cool. And here's the head sculpt, which I really like. He definitely looks like he's older, which would make sense due to his high rank. He's got a lot of wrinkles there, especially down by his chin and his eyes. He's got the crow's feet. A lot of really great detailing here on this head sculpt. And on the hair as well. Looks good. Now, this figure, I know this figure came out in 2006, but he really reminds me of that character in the TV show The Pacific. I'm trying to remember his name. He was the Marine. He might have been a colonel as well. I think Chesty was his name. But he kind of reminds me of him a lot. And like I said, I know this figure was made before that TV show, so it's not really possible, but it just kind of reminds me of him. All right, as for accessories here, he's pretty light with equipment, but he does come with some cool stuff. He's got pouches here for carbine magazines, extras that he has, and then over here, magazines for his pistol, just one, extra one for you. Okay, we've got his holster here with his pistol. Okay, there he is holding that. Looks good. All right, we've got his canteen there. That is a metal canteen, so it's pretty weighty. And then his USMC knife. These are always really nicely detailed. All right, and then he also comes with this, I think this is a map case. Nothing inside, but this is a great accessory for the figure. And then of course the belt, and then his harness here and everything. This all fits on really well, and it's not too hard to put together either. It didn't take me long at all. All right, I like the different coloring here going on between his trousers and then his shirt. I think that looks really good. And here his Colonel collar markings there. Thankfully, you don't have to put those on yourself. Those are already put on. Thank goodness for that. I never enjoy doing that. It's pretty tedious to do. But that looks really good. Then lastly, we've got his boots. And once again, we've got this interesting design here with the socks going over the pant legs. It's not something that I've seen a lot, but if you've watched my review of Tim Wright, he also had that same design. I think that looks really cool. It's pretty unique. It makes sense if the soldiers, I guess, lost their gaiters or their leggings, or if maybe they got ruined or something, they just tucked in their pants to their socks to help keep out mud and water and stuff like that. But it looks cool. I like that a lot. It is really hard getting these boots off to put the socks on, so just if you get this figure, just a word of warning, be careful not to break his feet off. That could easily happen if you're not careful. Alright guys, well that's everything to show for this figure. He's really cool, and it's great to add this one to my Marine collection. There aren't too many Marines left that I need for my collection, so I really wanted to get a hold of this one. It took me a little while. He is a difficult one to track down, and I did get him off eBay, and I paid, I think it was around $150 for him. It's definitely on the pricey side, but I was kind of desperate to get a hold of this figure, so I just paid the price. He is really cool, and I do recommend getting him. I think he's worth it. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.